You mentioned the creed before. What is it?
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
That is rather cynical.
It would be if it were doctrine, but it is merely an observation on the nature of reality. To say that nothing is true is to realize that the foundations of society are fragile and that we must be the shepherds of our own civilization. To say that everything is permitted is to understand that we are the architects of our actions and that we must live with our consequences, whether glorious or tragic. One life is just enough. You can't change your fate. No man can. It's not that I choose the fate, but the fate chooses me. A truly wise person does not tell you the truth, but teaches you to discover the truth. There are 10,000 religions in the world, and there is a way to pray that there is no God, and only our own creed. When I was a young man, I had liberty, but I did not see it. I had time, but I did not know it. And I had love, but I did not feel it. Many decades would pass before I understood the meaning of all three. And now, the twilight of my life, misunderstanding has passed into contentment. Love, liberty, and time, once was so disposable, are the fuels that drive me forward. And love most especially, Mia cara. For you, our children, our brothers and sisters, and for the vast and wonderful world that gave us life and keeps us guessing. Endless affection, Mia Sofia. Forever yours, Ezio Auditore. There's more beyond the edge of the map, Connor, and I aim to find it. When I do, well, I'll decide then if it's God I meet or the devil himself. Freedom isn't something you're given. It's something you take. We live in a time of war, a time that may soon engulf the whole world. And when it does, we'll all be asked to choose. We are more than our name, our title. We are people. And with that comes responsibility. A true assassin believes in human liberty, not the liberty we're sold, but the liberty to make our own choices, to believe what seems right, without the wisdom of 1,000 elders telling us we're wrong. Truth is a hard weapon to wield, but when wielded right, it cuts through lies and fear, and hatred becomes a gift. Knowledge is power, but it is nothing without wisdom and guidance. The world will tell you who you are, Connor. It's for you to decide what you'll become. Life is a pursuit, Connor. A pursuit of truth, of purpose, of meaning. It matters little what we achieve. What matters is how we achieve it. People will never be free. They are weak, dependent. I've seen it time and time again. They are more than happy to be told what to do. They crave it, need it, born into a system that enslaves them, a system that tells them what to think and how to feel, a system that tells them exactly what they want to hear. They're not looking for answers, but permission. They want to be told that what they do is right, what they think is good, that they're not to blame for all the ills around them. They're not looking to understand. They're looking for someone to tell them what to think, to feel. It's pathetic, and it's beautiful in its own way. The mark of a true leader isn't the followers he gathers, but the leaders he creates. Strength comes not from winning battles, but from choosing when not to fight. Change is not easy, Connor. It requires sacrifice, sometimes great sacrifice, but it is necessary. Don't think I'll be kissing you on the cheek and saying I was wrong. I'm not that kind of man, and you understand. But still, I'm proud of you in a way. You've shown great conviction, strength, courage, all noble qualities. You tell me, freedom is what you seek. But do you know what it means? To be free? It means not to be hindered, not to be controlled, not to be enslaved. I seek not your freedom. I seek my own. I am not a man who knows his place. I belong nowhere and everywhere. I am a wanderer, a nomad, an explorer. Everything I do, everything I've done has been for my people. I have not acted for my own gain, but for everyone's benefit. If my freedom requires a man's sacrifice, then it's no freedom at all. Do not follow me to revenge. Revenge will not heal you. It will not bring you peace. In an age of conflict, few agree on anything, save perhaps the bottom line, the need for land, and the freedom to possess it. I know my father meant well. He wanted me to learn from his mistakes, but all I feel is alone. I am an eagle. I soar high above the clouds. I was born in a cage and was trained to hunt, but I cannot stand the leash. The call of freedom draws me, drives me to a madness. I once thought only to fly was to be free, but I was wrong. Freedom is not just the flight, it is the choice. Even one born in a cage, if he holds to his thoughts and his ways, can feel free. My compromise? My people demand justice, and I offer them revenge. Our enemies believe that by taking our life, they take our freedom. That's why if I die, they should understand why we fight. I may not succeed. The assassins may not win our fight, but we will not stop. We will compromise. The world will change. You cannot stop it. But I may live to see it. Even if I don't, my work will. Others will carry on. Where we leave off, others will take over. Our fight will live on. They may not know what it is they're really fighting for, but they will do it in their own way. We have planted the seeds of change. It will not always be our fight, but this is still our dream. That is my compromise. When other men blindly follow the truth, remember, nothing is true. When other men are limited by morality or law, remember, everything is permitted. The wisdom of our creed is revealed through these words. We work in the dark, serve the light. We are assassins. Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.